Alright, today we're learning about solving right triangles. Are you even videotaping? This is 3.1. And yeah, let's get after it, I guess. Well, you should have a handout. And this is 3.1. So, first we're going to be learning about TOA. And just to recap a little bit, if you don't remember, SO is sine, and that would be opposite over hypotenuse. CA is cos with adjacent over hypotenuse. Lastly, TOA is tan, which is opposite over adjacent. Alright, so now we have that, which is our TOA, which is basically the formula that we use in order to solve triangles and find sides and angles. So now, let's get into the worksheet. Alright, so number 1. So it says find side B. When angle C equals 90, little c equals 6, and angle B equals 35 degrees. Alright, now first you draw the triangle, which you have some on your sheet already, and that would be C, A, and B. Now you label all the sides that you have in the angle, so big B is 35, little c is 6, so that'd be right here, and then the 90 is here, which you already have as the right angle. Now, you label the hypotenuse and the adjacent and the opposite. So, this is always your hypotenuse because the hypotenuse is always, actually, now I'll use red to make it stand out more. So, this is the hypotenuse. And this is the opposite, because opposite is always opposite the angle, and then this is the adjacent. Alright, so now we can figure out what we would use from the TOA formula. Now, TOA is this formula right here. Now you need to figure out what operation to use. So you see that you have H, and you're looking to find now side B, which is right here. So you have the hypotenuse, and you're looking for the opposite. So the O and the H would be SO. Now you use the sine operation. What?
Just staring at me.
Yeah, you do. Just chilling on his computer.
He was literally just. I was going like this. He was just staring at me. Oh man, gotta get it together.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. He's gonna be wondering why you're using all those tissues. Alright.
Tell him not to make me laugh.
So where was I?
Oh, this is still filming.
Now you know that you use the SO function. So that's pun. So you're gonna use sine, which is the SO, and opposite over hypotenuse. So sine of 35, because you're given the angle, and that's the angle that you have. So you sine of 35 equals the opposite, which is the B over 6, which is the hypotenuse, so opposite over hypotenuse. So, do a little, you do a little, you do a little cross multiply. So, sine 35 times 6. So, you use your calculator, and you do sine 35 times 6, and you should get 3.4. And that will be your side B as your final answer. So that's just how you figure that out. And now, in a couple minutes, I will teach you how to find angle A. Stay with us. And we're back. Hello. So now, we're going to do number 2, which is finding angle A. So, you have to find the angle A when little a equals 14, angle B equals 27 degrees, and little b equals 22. So again, you draw the triangle. That's not a triangle. That was bad, right?
Not really.
What?
Not really.
Oh, okay. It's not throwing tissues at me, but anyway. So, we label our triangle there. Now, find angle A when little a equals 14. So 14 is here. Big B is 27. And little b equals 22. Right here. Now, you label your hypotenuse, which is right here, which really has nothing, so essentially you can get rid of that. That's angle A, which is what you're looking for, so you can put that as like an x degrees. And then little a equals 14, which is here, so that would be, this is the angle, so this is opposite, opposite, and then adjacent is right here. So, now you use your SOH formula, figure out which operation to use. And you look at it, and you're going to use tan. So that would be tan of x degrees equals 14 over 22. So, essentially, you're going to divide tan, the inverse of tan, and then it's 14 divided by 22. And you should get 32.5 degrees. Coming up next, we are going to solve the entire triangle. Alright. Alright. We're now going to solve the entire triangle.
Or vote for my brother Jim, whatever that is.
Alright, so, solving the entire triangle. When ABC, A equals 25, angle B equals 42, angle C equals 90. So, again, make the triangle, and that would be C, A, B. So, little a equals 25. Angle B is 42. And angle C is 90, which we have. So, to find angle A, we can simply just 42 plus 90 was 132, and then subtract that from 180 is 48. So now we have angle A, which was 48. So, angle A is 48. Angle B is 42. Angle C is, of course, 90. Now, we have little b, which is 22. Or, sorry, we don't have little b, we have little a, which is 25. Now, we need to find a little b and a little c. So, let's find little b first, which would be right here. So, label our hypotenuse, opposite and adjacent. This is hypotenuse. And then this is going to be opposite. Little break connections over there. This will be opposite. And this is adjacent. So, we can use TOA. So, you do tan 42 equals opposite over adjacent, which is 25. So, number one, so tan of 42 times 25 on your calculator, 22.5, which equals little b. So we'll put that in there. Now all we need to find is little c. And we could simply do the Pythagorean theorem for the last one. So 25 squared plus 22.5 squared equals c squared. Now do that on your calculator. 25 squared is of course 625. 22.5 squared is of course 506.25. So 625 plus 506.25 equals c squared. When you add those together, you should get 1131.25, and you square root that, second ants, and you get 33.6 for little c. And in a nutshell, that is how you solve a right triangle.
In a nutshell.
And we will be back, and I will have you try questions 3, 4, and 6. 4, 5, and 6 on the back, and we will go over them and talk about it. So we'll be back in a moment. All right. Hopefully you tried out 4, 5, and 6. Now it's time to go over them. All right. Number 4. So let's see. Let's go over it. And b equals 21. C equals 90 degrees. And little c equals 16, and you have to find angle A. And again, you draw the triangle. C, A, B. C is 90, big B is 21, little c is 16. And you need to find angle A, which is right here. So, you're going to do hypotenuse, opposite, adjacent. So, you are going to use, I pause it.